Hi students, hope you are doing well. Today I am going to present a new lesson from the supplementary reader Vistas. The Enemy, written by Pearl S. Buck. Pearl S. Buck was an American writer and a novelist. As a daughter of missionaries, she has been in China till 1931. The Good Earth, her famous novel, has been given the best-selling fiction award and also Pulitzer Award in 1931. The Enemy is set during Second World War. The main character in The Enemy is Dr. Sadao Hoki. He was a very famous doctor scientist and he was always researching on a topic how a wound can be entirely clean. So now I will read a paragraph from the lesson. Then I will explain. Listen everybody. Sadao had taken this into his mind as he did everything his father said. His father who never joked or played with him, but who spent infinite pains upon him, who was his only son. So here we are learning about Sadao's father. He was a very traditional and he was a very serious man. And he sent his son at the age of 22 to America for learning everything about medicine. And before the father's death, Dr. Sadao became a very famous doctor and also a scientist. Because he was perfecting a discovery which would render wounds entirely clean, he had not been sent abroad with the troops. Also he knew there was some slight danger that the old general might need an operation for a condition for which he was now being treated medically. And for this possibility, Sadao was being kept in Japan. Actually, all the doctors from Japan were sent to America. I told you this story is set during Second World War. So America is the enemy country of Japan. All the doctors has gone to America with the military. But Dr. Sadao is not being sent to America because he is taking care of an old military general of Japan. And here we are learning Hana is Dr. Sadao's wife. Dr. Sadao met Hana while he was learning medicine in America. Though he loved her very much, he waited for her to know she is a good Japanese girl and she is believing in traditional values. And Dr. Sadao is always sticking on to traditional loyalty and patriotism. One day, while they were speaking, the husband and wife speaking and enjoying the beauty of nature and looking into the sea, they are seeing something is coming from the sea and the mist is covering the shadow and they are wondering what is coming from the sea. Then they could understand it is a man, a black man. Then the black shadow, it is already covered with fog. Then both are going to see the man. He is lying and he is trying to staggering. He staggered to rise, but he couldn't come up. Then here I am reading the next paragraph. Now he felt her hand on his arm and was aware of the pleasure it gave him, even though they had been married years enough to have 2 children, for they had not married heedlessly in America. It was at this moment that both of them saw something black come out of the mist. It was a man. He was flung up out of the ocean. Flung. It seemed to his feet by a breaker. He staggered a few steps, his body outlined against the mist, his arms above his head. Then the curled mist hid him again. Who is that? Hana cried. She dropped Sadao's arm and they both leaned over the railing of the veranda. Now they saw him again. The man was on his hands and knees crawling. And this man cannot walk. He is crawling. Then they saw him fall on his face and lie there. A fisherman perhaps. And the couple is thinking he is a fisherman, Sadao said, washed from his boat. He ran quickly down the steps and behind him Hana came, her wide sleeves flying. And the Hana has wore a kimono, the Japanese dress. A mile or two away on either side there were fishing villages, but here was only the bare and lonely coast, dangerous with rocks. The surf beyond the beach was spiked with rocks, and their beach has a specialty. It is spiked, it is covered with rocks. And this man, they understand, they are shocked. He is a white man, an American, their enemy. So they saw when they came toward him that indeed it was so. The sand on one side of him had already a stain of red soaking through. And this man is having a gun wound. And he is an American prisoner. So Dr. Sadao, he is in a dilemma whether he has to serve this man, and this man is an enemy of Japan, his own country. A white man, Hannah whispered. Yes, it was a white man. The wet cap fell away, and there was his wet yellow hair, long, as though for many weeks it had not been cut. And upon his young and tortured face was a rough yellow beard. He was unconscious and knew nothing that they did for him. And this man is an American, I told, and the enemy of Japanese. And he is having the faded letters in his hat. That is, he belongs to American Navy. He is an American Navy officer. So they are planning to take him home, and Dr. Sadao going to undergo a surgery for this man. Then all the servants get angry. They are questioning the doctor. He is an American, a white man, the enemy of our country. For what you are saving this man? Then, oh, now he is bleeding, Hannah whispered, again in a solemn voice. The mist screened him now completely, and at this time of day no one came by. The fisherman had gone home. Even the chance beachcombers would have considered the day at an end. And as a doctor, he is deciding to look after this white man, the enemy of their country. And I think you have understood the lesson. In the next part, the next video, I will explain the other part. Thank you very much.